4 walls, a roof, and a floor. That's what most of us would call a house. But this house is so much more. This is a place families call home when they're fighting for the life of a child. This is a peaceful space where families can stay together and retreat during times of extreme stress. This house is a lifeline for families who have to travel a great distance for treatment and may be struggling to survive financially in the face of a frightening medical crisis. This is the Ronald McDonald House of Fort Lauderdale, a core program of Ronald McDonald House Charities. Its purpose is to provide a home away from home for families with a critically ill child. Today, Operation Build is taking on part of the charity's mission as our own, to renovate this house and in the process, tell the stories of some families whose experiences resonate here. Helping a child fight a serious illness takes a huge emotional and financial toll on a family. Many times, the best care isn't available near home, and that fact alone can make a desperate situation so much worse. The Ronald McDonald House welcomes those families with open arms, offering a place to gather together, stay strong, and stay as long as needed, near essential medical facilities at little or no cost.
Well, our story started in Philadelphia. Fred Hill was a tight end for the Philadelphia Eagles, and unfortunately his daughter was sick, and they were staying in the hospital. And he got frustrated having to sleep in the hospital, how uncomfortable it was. And with the help of Audrey Evans, they came up with the idea of having a house where families could stay with their children, keep the family together. McDonald's heard about it. Ed Renzi, our regional president in Philadelphia, heard about it and fell in love with the concept and said, we want to get involved. And we did a fundraiser selling Shamrock Shakes, and the money was raised, and we opened up our first Ronald McDonald House in Philadelphia.
Soraya, tell me about what the Ronald McDonald House Charities are all about.
Well, our mission is to improve the health and well-being of children. And since 1974, we have been doing that all over the world.
The houses in particular, I mean, one of the greatest things, we pulled up here today, and it's directly located in the middle of, what, 5 hospitals?
Well, we're actually affiliated right now with one particular hospital, and that's the beauty of it. We really want to be right there, so there's no issues for the families when it comes to transportation. We want to be right there so they can be close to their child and focus on their child.
That's great. Yeah, and tell me more about that, because I know what you guys are really known for is giving families a home away from home, to have that support, to be close to their children. Tell me a little about that and why it's so helpful for families.
Well, you know, the house concept started with one child, one family, and then it was brought up to the community for their support. It is known, you know, by studies that we have done that when a child knows that their parents are focused on their condition, the child heals better.
Wow.
That they know that the parents have no worries. Mm-hmm. So once we focus on that, everything else comes along.
The first South Florida facility opened here in 1982 with the help of local McDonald's owners and operators, the medical community, and the community at large.
My father, Angel, helped open the first Ronald McDonald House in Miami in 1983. And in the late 80s, I got involved. I was a treasurer of Ronald McDonald House of Miami, and just fell in love with our charity, and have been here ever since. Now I'm the president of Ronald McDonald House Charities of South Florida, and we have 2 houses here in South Florida, hopefully with our 3rd coming soon.
The slogan for this Fort Lauderdale house, together is the best place to be. We here at Operation Build are thrilled to be together with these amazing people to renovate this deserving house. We're going to start with a full kitchen makeover. Floors, walls, shelving, the works. So stay with us. Since 1974, 347 Ronald McDonald houses have been built in 38 countries and regions. This kitchen is looking incredible, and now it's time for the important details, the small things that really make the big difference. So I'm here with Gerald from Beratek Industries, who has invented some of the coolest shelving I've ever seen. Tell me about this.
So at Beratek, we're focused on innovative solutions to simplify life. So we create products and we manufacture everything in-house right in the USA.
Love that.
So one of our first products is ViewC. And what this is a universal baby monitor shelf.
It's great.
It's peel and stick install, goes in any nursery, goes in the corner, and it's meant to get the baby monitor away from the crib. Keeps all the cords out of reach.
So good.
Peel and stick install, no damage to your walls. You don't need any tools to install it.
That's great. So you don't have to enlist the help of anyone. You just put it up.
Right.
It's great. And it's at an angle so you actually get the full view of the baby in the
Yes.
crib.
The shelf actually sits at a 40-degree angle so you can see the entire crib.
That is so cool. And how did you come up with this?
That was invented last year when my son Levi was born. Looking for a place to put the baby monitor, couldn't find one, and so I quickly designed this up, 3D printed it, and that's what I've been using.
Oh, that's so cool. I want a 3D printer so bad. All right, so tell me about the next shelving.
So this is called the Power Perch.
Ah,
This allows you to add a shelf to any outlet there is in the house. It's very simple to install. You just remove your outlet cover, place this over the outlet, and put your cover back on.
that's it.
That's it.
And it holds everything.
It holds any type of electronic device you can imagine.
That's amazing. See, I see this like in the bathroom. I can put my cell phone on there. So I'm getting ready. Kitchen.
Kitchens.
Oh, this is amazing.
Anywhere you need a little extra counter space.
Exactly. This is really cool. And then we've got this amazing thing that looks like an art piece. What is this?
This is called the Cafe Wall Caddy.
Okay.
And what this is a space saver to hold your K-cups, your coffee pods.
Which are so popular these days.
This installs the same way as the Power Perch.
Okay.
Just use your outlet cover to hold it on the wall.
Great. So it goes right on the wall like that.
The design is all modular.
Oh, cool.
So if you don't have room for the attachments, you can just have this 12-piece unit.
Nice.
Or then you can attach the top and bottom.
And build as you need.
Yes.
This is really cool. Okay, and then finally, one more invention of yours that is the coolest thing ever.
This is the Hold and Go slow cooker.
Love this.
It's a single-handled slow cooker.
Okay.
It's 5 quarts. It locks and seals the lid down,
Cool.
so there's no spilling when you're traveling.
Yep.
When you get to go wherever you're serving, it
Perfect
holds the lid for you.
presentation. I
Yep.
love that. Wow. So this is really great for, families like our families here that, they'll be here in the morning. And then, of course, they've got to leave, spend the entire day in the hospital. They can start dinner before they go and come back and have a home-cooked meal.
Yes.
It's great. Or they can take it with
You
them.
can take it with them.
Oh, that's great. No spilling. This is really crucial to a project like this, and we really are so grateful that you're here because it's always the small things that make a house feel like a home. And these small details are really going to warm the space up and make these families feel like this is their home away from home. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Shelves were originally invented to hold reading materials, such as scrolls and books. This room really looks incredible.
Yeah, it's a huge turnaround.
I know, I don't even remember what it looked like before.
It's a distant memory. I'm glad we had help because there's so much work to be done here, and the volunteers were just phenomenal.
Yeah, they did such a great job with the paint, and everything looks so beautiful.
Yes.
All right, you think the girls will be excited?
They'll be in here. They'll break the door down if we let them in shortly. So.
Okay, Elena, bring them on in.
Come on in.
What do you think? Doesn't it look beautiful?
Oh my goodness!
Look at these! I know, yeah, did you see this?
Well, we really obviously wanted to make it a bright and fun space for you guys. So I used blues and fresh greens. We used these gorgeous colors from Color House paint on the walls. And then to add to that, a little fun wallpaper as you see over there. And that's from Walls Need Love. They also made these really fun decals that you're gonna see all over the room. The letters Dine on that wall, all of that. And then, of course, this gorgeous floor and the mosaic on the column, which is really the jewelry and the accent of the whole room. And that's all from Floor and Decor. They provided all of this beautiful product for us.
This has been a team effort.
It sure
Great
has.
team
For
effort.
everybody.
It's the finest dining room in South Florida.
I think so. It is. Well, the kitchen and the dining room are such an important place because it's where all the families come to gather. It's where they share their stories after a tough day. So we wanted to make it feel welcoming and warm, but also inviting and fun.
Yes. And you exactly did that.
Yes.
And we just absolutely love it. So we're so thankful for that.
Oh,
Yes,
great. Well,
it is beautiful. It's perfect.
and we made it for a high traffic area, so it's water resistant and all of that good stuff, so you don't have to worry about the maintenance of it, which is great.
Yes.
Yeah, so mission accomplished?
Yes.
I love it. All right. Well, for those of you at home, be sure to tune into our next show where we take on part 2 of this amazing Ronald McDonald House makeover here in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, thank you. And we want to, can I give you a hug? Of course.
Oh, double hug, triple hug.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's